Get this guy an enchant job. Silk touch? What are the freaking odds? What's going on, you guys? This is Rusty, and welcome to another episode of Rusty Builds. And in today's episode, we're going to be continuing with this farm. As you guys can see, pretty much as everything is grown. I went ahead and bone mealed a few things that are not, but I think I missed 2 areas right there. We're going to go ahead and press the button anyways to see how many of the things that we get from here. So let's go ahead and do that. Boop. And here it comes. That actually looks real cool. And it's all empty, just like that. So cool. Alright. Let's check for bugs real quick. I want to make sure that everything's getting into the hopper just fine. Okay, so we got a couple things kind of bugged out. Like a lot of these seeds, which we can use to replant. But honestly, we've got so many seeds. And then yeah, we'll just go through and replant this guy. It takes a little while. I was here for quite a long time, and pretty much all the wheat grew. But the carrots and potatoes were having a hard time trying to get themselves started, so that's a big concern, actually. Because I don't want to, like, they're the ones that we need the most. So we'll give it some time, and we'll check back at the end of the episode to see exactly how much carrots and how many potatoes we got in that whole thing. But, yeah, guys, so off camera, one of the things I did was I took a little walk. So as you guys can see, the path I took. There's a little gap right around here. And then this is also where I walked. And right here is jungle. Or maybe it's right over here. There's jungle. So I'm really excited, and we also got Taiga, or not Taiga, the mesa, the terracotta. So we'll be able to go there at some point and get some terracotta, which is pretty exciting. And then I found a little area where there was a slime in a swamp, and so I went to go grab that and discovered, to my dismay, that I was being attacked by a skeleton, and I didn't have any of my potions with me because I was just taking a walk. So I've learned that next time, bring some potions. But we're gonna start a little bit of a thing here with our maps. So we're gonna go kill off another cow somewhere, and put another map up at the top, and we'll just grab it out. Whoa, that's interesting. We'll just pop it out when I want to go take another walk. And we'll start to fill in our mapped area. So, speaking of cows, we're going to go ahead and bring our wheat with us, so when we find some cows, we can actually give them something to eat. So, wanted to work a little bit on the base today. While we wait for... We could probably make the wheat farm, but that's not really interesting, so I'm not going to really do that on camera. Last I knew, I think there were some cows off this way, so... Just kidding, the sun's coming down. Maybe we'll wait and do that in the morning, unless there's magically a cow lurking on the other side. Of course not. They're all hiding. They know. They know what I'm doing. Frickin' freaks. Oh, that's... Let's do this. Just in case. So, one thing that we're going to do is I'm going to get some pistons. And we're going to create a secret door right here. It's something I wanted to do originally. And then I want to create another secret door in our subscriber wall, or contribution wall here. Still haven't hit 50 subscribers as of me recording this video. But when we do, we'll put that diamond block there. So, very exciting. So we got our farm over here, we've got our enchanting table here, and what I want to do is start to focus now on down here, which is where I kind of actually want our main base to be, in this area. And what I want to do is get some inspiration on some bases in like Fallout and stuff, where they've taken a windy, tunnely cave or something, and they've made it into a base. So the thought process is that the post-apocalyptic world that we talked about, but we're making a base out of it. And what I'd love to do is get some villagers in here, and then have these villagers kind of working in these headquarters. Because the way I see my character, especially now that he's got some beefed up armor and stuff, or weapons at least, is he's sort of the hero of the world. So he's got to have some people that are helping him out and trying to make his life easier. And so when we do get the automated farms with the villagers, then we can start to use them and utilize them, and make it look as though literally, you know, I want to do it in a way where they're not really trapped, as long as it still functions okay, so that it makes it look like they're literally helping my character to do his job and focus on being a protector of the realm. So with that being said, this area is kind of going to end up being kind of an interim caving area, but I want everything that we do to be built in this sort of caving environment. Get this guy an enchant job. Silk touch? What are the freaking odds? That is very unexpected. And very cool, because this sort of plays into something that I've always loved about caves, is that's what I wanted to do. Getting grass and having grass in our little cave environment. And if I'm correct, yeah. What I want to do, let's take a minute, pop over to a creative world that I have, and find out what we want for this. So I want to look at a couple different things. So let's create the stairs again, if I can spell stairs. Thank you. So we'll do this, oops, this, and this. By the way, if you're wondering why I don't want to connect them like this, for the small space that we have, this looks too grand. It'd be better to do this. It just gives it a smaller profile and a smaller look. So there's sandstone that we could use, which I was thinking of using this, or more than likely this. I don't need to grab two because I'm in creative. Which I think would be cool. Especially considering the fact that we could probably do that. Do something like this. I don't love it. So this is why I wanted to play around with some other blocks. So we've got the option of much later on doing a prismarine, which that honestly would look really, really interesting. I don't want to do concrete. What else? Purple? But where's the regular purple blocks? Yeah, that one and that one are the ones we want to look for. So what we could do is we could do 3 phases, right? So we'd have the stripped oak, then we could have the stone bricks. So like when we start off the build, we could have the stripped oak. When we find the stronghold, we can mark it by that, or just, you know, we could start by doing this, to be honest. And then prismarine blocks, not really the greatest. Dark prismarine might be a option. No. But I think ultimately what I would love to do is this. That to me shows like power. So then in our cave, right, we've got the sea lantern. And depending on how tall things are, we could even put some trees and stuff. And I just want this huge, I'm envisioning this huge dugout cave looking thing, which we can do, and then just add some really cool like blocks and textures and different things to it as well. So I think for the time being, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with stone, right? And then lanterns are what the things should be. It really makes me annoyed that we can't. What about fences or stone walls? Yeah. Okay, we could do stone brick, which would probably work the best. If we do that, and then we hang our lantern off of it, I think that's going to be the best way to go for right now. And then we'll transition after that into this guy, which we'll put it on the other side here. No, we wanted this guy, purple pillar, and then do that right up there, like so. And then we'll just fill it in like that. So we'll start off like this, and then we'll end up like this. And this is just like our palette, right? So we're not going to like actually have such a short pillar and all of that stuff. We may make bigger pillars with different things. I'd love to hear your ideas in the comment section below. But for right now, this is the style we're going with because it's what we can afford to do. Yeah. So I'm going to work on some of that off camera, as well as doing some thinking and planning. And we're going to have to revisit the village a little bit later once we've got a lot of that stuff going. But that's another project I need to do off camera, is start digging and hoeing all of the areas there to add the farms, and hopefully by the next episode all of that will be done. But until next time, happy mining and crafting.